You're walking past money every single day and you don't even know it. That boarded up house at the end of your street, the one with the weeds that are knee high and a broken mailbox, that's not just a problem, it's an opportunity. Someone's going to make 10 grand off of that house. The question is, will it be you or someone else that's willing to take action? I'm Robbie Krager, the Flip Flop Flipper, and I've done over 3,000 deals. Anything from single family to even hotels and everything in between. We're talking from Florida to Puerto Rico. And I'm not guessing. I'm teaching strategies that are working today. I've helped people like these go from a 9-to-5 job to doing their first wholesale deal and then even doing their first flip in less than a year. And if they can do it, so can you. Most people think real estate's all about money and experience. And it's not. It's about spotting value before anybody else does. I started broke with no credit and no clue. But I learned to find deals, and that one skill built everything that I have today. The problem is, most people are learning from gurus online that stopped doing real estate investing a decade ago. And they're teaching theory, not reality. And that's why you stay stuck. That's why we're putting on Freedom Flippers Live. 3 days, real strategies, and real investors. I'll show you exactly how to find properties that no one else is seeing, talk to sellers, and partner with people who already have the money ready to close. You'll leave with scripts, contacts, and connections. No hype. So click the link, grab your seat, and show up ready to work.
That is good. Who's coming to Freedom Flippers Live?
I'm going to go.
Chat here. I'm going to be there.
I'll be there.
You guys been working on your talks?
I'll be there.
I've not worked on mine beyond 2 minutes of talking to ChatGPT, but it's going to be good, guys. We've got a lot planned for Freedom Flippers Live. I just put the link here in the chat. We're going to give you the blueprint to do 3 kinds of businesses: how to wholesale properties, how to operate properties, and how to fund properties. So hope we'll see you there. We got a lot of people saying they're going to be there. If you're in Apex, you already have a ticket. It's free. You need to register. Spots are limited, but you get a free ticket. Just go check out my post in Skool if you don't have your tickets already. Nice haircut. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Not only that, guys, but if you're in Apex, talk to us about giving you a code so you can invite some friends. We want you to bring all of your friends and family so that you guys can do this business together. And McKenna said it's 3 businesses. It's actually for us one big business, and we make money with all 3 of them, and we're going to show you how to do it too. So,
is it only for Apex? No. There are tickets that you can buy, or if you know someone in Apex, they can maybe hook you up with a discount friend and family ticket. Or if you send me a DM on Skool, maybe I'll hook you up too. But I put the link here in the chat. This will take you right there. If you're on a phone, let me give you another link. It looks a little bit better. Oh, mobile. Old school. Got 2 different websites, one for the phone, one for the desktop. Here's all the information you guys will need. If you're on a phone, click this link. If you're on a desktop, click the link above. Let's get into Shark Tank, guys. We've got a couple exciting deals. Anything that you guys want to announce before we get into it?
Next week, we're going to change the format. Shark Tank is going to change completely. You'll have 2 minutes to present your deal. Before you present your deal, you have to have everything fully submitted to Cammie. And if you don't know Cammie, she's our back of house assistant in Apex. She'll help you with Go High Level, Red Atlas codes, and everything else you need. So whatever technical questions for things you need, go to her. So you have to send her all the info for your deal. If we don't have that, then you can't present. So that way we can get the ball rolling. And then we're going to come up with sound effects that are going to either eat your deal or say your deal's great. We'll figure that out when we get there.
I'm going to get 2 buttons, big old buttons that I can slam. Play the sound effect.
No deal.
No deal.
Yep.
Oh, maybe we can get a clip of Trump going, no deal. Or you're fired.
Ooh, I like that. You're fired.
Well, guys, let's get into our first deal here. We're going to bring Willie up. Willie, man, how's it going?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
So tell us about what you've got.
So I got a possible
one unit conversion into 3 units in Isabela. It has a very weird layout, but it could work. Both units have independent entrances, but they are connected through a staircase inside the house. So that's on the weird side. Another thing is that it has a very dilapidated structure in the back that used to be, guessing, like a local church that could
Do you have
be
some photos you can show us?
converted into another unit.
Willie, do you have some photos you can show us?
I certainly do. Let me try and pull them up real quick. All right. Can you guys see the screen?
We can.
Yep.
You'll need to make
All
it
right.
bigger though. Yeah.
All right. That work?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
That's a
So
good-looking
that's.
house.
I'm sorry.
That's a good looking house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too bad. I mean, it's the pictures are kind of in a strange order, and most of the pictures are taking off of screenshots of some videos that I took. But here we go. Entrance. This is the side of the house. You could see the church right there in the back, right here. This is the inside of that back unit of the church.
Is that a wood frame roof there? Is that what that is?
The roof is a metal roof. Some of the joists are in good condition. Some can be replaced. But it's,
and those are metal joists, or those are wood joists?
No, it's
Wood.
wood. It's wood joist and a metal top.
And the wood's not all termite ridden and ruined?
No, I mean it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Okay.
So this is part of the side of the house. That door there is like a little side unit that I'm thinking of doing a laundry, like a coin-op laundry there. This is the staircase for the top part. These are communal bathrooms for the church. They're outside, so you could close these off and connect, open up the indoor, open them up on the inside and make a decent bathroom there. I'm gonna skip the videos because there's just so this is the front of the house. You'll see some wooden paneling there, but the inside is actually concrete. It's just overlaid wood paneling because it was not plastered. The walls, some of the walls are not plastered, so it will need to be plastered. That's the staircase to the top. Kitchen on the downstairs. Same thing with the roof or the ceiling here. It's just not plastered.
But
So
that's a cement roof, though. That's not like the church.
It is. Yeah. The house is complete. Is all cement and block. The weird thing is the layout. So I was telling you that they're saying it has two rooms in the downstairs and 2 rooms in the top. However, these are the 2 rooms right here. They connect to each other. There's a bathroom on the back left to that picture. There's a bathroom there. We're gonna get to that. That's the bathroom back there. Same with the that's the other bathroom. So this back porch is connected to the kitchen, and I thought it could be just walled in and make another room back there. Okay, this is part of the kitchen. Again, the pictures are not that great. They're just screenshots.
So what do you think that it's worth as a single family home, and what do you think it's worth as a triplex? And I guess you're wanting to buy this and trying to do an Airbnb and own it for a while.
I don't think it would be a good choice for an Airbnb. Just the area is just not the best area for an Airbnb. And I manage like 10 different Airbnbs on the Northwest. I was thinking maybe either a full-on flip or long-term rentals.
So I
Yeah.
think when you're
So what do you think?
flipping, I like to make them into a single family home. I feel like they're easier to sell than a triplex. What do you guys
Okay.
think?
So
Well,
yeah,
but we've also heard that you get better comps if it's a single family home than if you do the multifamily and only have one power meter and that kind of stuff. So if you're
Yeah.
not keeping it for
Yeah.
cash flow, maybe putting it back. It looked like the stairs do go up on the inside of the house. Was that
they
right?
do.
Or
They
Yeah.
do. Even though the top part can also be accessed by a set of stairs in the back.
okay, Okay.
I know the main house has a meter, and then there's a meter as well on the
on the church.
on the back property, that little church, yeah, thing.
Yeah.
So
That little church attaches to the house, or
it's not attached to the house, but
it's really close, right?
It's built really close. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably like a 3 to 4 foot gap between the back porch and the church.
Got it.
You know.
So what do you think the after repaired value is then? I heard you. I think you said before we went on that you've looked at Red Atlas and you were running comps.
Yeah, I looked at Red Atlas, and I'll share that screen with you in a sec. Let me see how to. And the valuation that Red Atlas gave me was 300
As a single family home?
as a single, just from the
How much
And
money
what
do you
do
think
you-
it'll take?
Yeah, what can you buy it for? And what do
info
you
it
think
pulled from the
think they're gonna
listing.
Hey, sorry, I think I cut out there, guys. Willie, what's the purchase price? And what's it cost to
Willie's
renovate?
cut,
We lose him?
cutting out. I think the purchase
Oh.
price was $150.
So you see here that can you hear me?
We lost you for a second. You're back now.
Okay, I'm back. Okay,
Yep.
can you
Yeah.
see the Red Atlas screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're asking 170.
Got me?
How much you thinking it needs in renovation? 70 grand?
I'm sorry?
How much do you think it needs in renovation?
It could be around 100, maybe a little bit more if we decide to make that back church another unit.
And what can you buy it for?
Well, it's they're asking 159 right now. I did the numbers and I did the numbers from the reno, and it was looking more like 100 grand. Should be like the 70% rule had me at 100 grand.
Yep.
I think 100 grand makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you could
I
even
was
go
running
less.
I was running the math really quick on $110,000 renovation. Maybe offer $90,000 starting out, and you could go up to probably 100 or so,
Okay.
even with that number, and be really close to that all-in number of 70 cents on the dollar.
All right. Well, I'll guess I'll make an offer and see where it lands, and maybe bring in some of the guns to help me out, to help me fund this thing.
Well, so what are you thinking on that? If you did it as a flip, do you have some cash to put in the deal?
I do have like 80 grand,
Okay.
maybe.
And so would you, if you get it under contract, you'll be looking for partners?
Most likely, yeah, for sure.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the rehab numbers are kind of like on the fly. I would need to get a contractor there and give me hard numbers and see where we could go. But yeah, I brought a really close acquaintance that's in the business but not a contractor, and he estimated it around 100, 120, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. And what part of Isabella?
It's called the place is called Arenales. It's
Arenales.
close to 2.
Okay, so you're near the main road out by the
Yeah.
highway.
Yeah. It's close to schools, close to the mall. You know.
Do you know how many bedrooms and baths it would be, the main house, if you keep it as one house, the main house, and then you have the little mother-in-law suite, the church, turn the church into a mother-in-law suite? How many beds and baths in the main house, and what's the square footage?
I don't have the square footage with me right now, but I know actually I might have it here. Hold on. It says 1,600 square foot. I'm guessing for the main house alone, not including the back. And the site is 542 meters. It's been on the market for 100 days. So,
Well, that's a good thing. Have they had other offers?
I'm not sure. It was weird. I met with the realtor. There was other people looking at the property. It looked like other investors looking at the property. The realtor was not coming out of, like, she stayed in the car for like 30 minutes, which was annoying. And it has a lockbox, but she wouldn't give me the number of the lockbox to bring in a contractor. I have to probably call her boss or something.
Or get it under contract and then take them during your inspection period.
Yeah, could do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Just offer low enough that you'll be able to make it work. So see if they're motivated. I mean, if they want to be around the 160,000 mark, it's probably going to be too high if you need to put 100 in it, and it's only worth 300, right? So
yeah,
hopefully
for sure. There's no way that we can make it work, and leave some meat on the bone.
Yeah.
If we keep it at 160.
Right. How did you find it?
Just browsing through the MLS.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
MLS. Nice. I mean, I like Isabella. It seems like a pretty solid flip. A good looking house. You could fix that up and have it looking really nice.
Yeah, for sure. And it all depends on what to do with that back church and that weird funky layout that it has back there. But if you rearrange the layout, I'm guessing the main house could stay at 4.3, just with bigger and better bedrooms.
Yeah.
Because the way it is right now, it's one bedroom walking into another bedroom. And
are you able to fix that, do you think?
It could work, I guess.
Jose grew up near this house.
I'm sorry?
Jose just put in the comments, he said that this house is right on the main road. He grew up a few houses down.
Oh, awesome.
And I think, did he say he's working on a project nearby there?
Yeah. There's two renos going that are going on right next door to that one. I'm not sure if that's Jose's deal or not, but he's probably seen it a million times then.
So Jose, when you hear the numbers that we're talking about today, how do they sound? Do they sound reasonable? Is $300,000 a price you could expect to get? And if you've seen the house, is $100K enough for renovation? And we'll see what Jose puts back in the chat.
Yeah, it's either that or just I was looking that or going into finding something simpler to do as my first deal, which I'm kind of leaning towards that. But I just wanted to run the place by you and see what you guys think.
The only other question I have.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we can't hear you that well.
There's no such thing as a simpler deal. It's a deal by deal case.
Yeah.
So it might as well jump into the one you can get under contract for the best possible price. The
Okay.
question here says, does the sink roof affect the ARV? It does. The main house is not sink. It's that little structure in the back. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to check if the roof is gal balloon. If it's gal balloon, then the bank could pass it. If it's not, then you have to replace it.
It's sink. It's sink, but you know,
And you gotta
we
replace
could be talking about, you know, if you put a concrete roof on it, that could take like 30 grand or
Then you don't
so.
have an issue. Yeah.
You
But
might be able to go back with
I
the
have-
Gabaloon for less than 30 grand though, and then it would pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to. Yeah. Especially if it's that little house in the back, you can put that metal roof and then put gypsum and make it look really nice, and whoever stays back there has.
Yeah, that's what I was
Nice little
thinking. Just
units.
divide it on, you know, with drywall and stuff like that, and you know, make a little nook there. Just trying to run the numbers and see if it makes sense with you guys.
I think you've got your numbers pretty well dialed in. I think you've got your numbers well enough dialed in that you can make an offer, right? And you see if you have a motivated seller or not.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if they do say yes to 90,000, 100,000, the only other thing I think you need is some good sale data. You know, if you can say this house half a mile away, same size, sold for 310, that's very useful information when you're trying to do this kind of deal.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought was going to. I mean, Red Atlas is showing me some data. You know, houses close by selling for 327, and you know, stuff like that, 300, 299.
Yeah, I would compare
275.
them square footage wise, bed and bath wise, and then even if you get closer and it looks like you're going to buy it, you want to drive those comps and make sure that they're apples to apples.
Yep.
Yeah,
I would say with Red Atlas, it doesn't separate if they're inside or outside gated communities. So you have to do your research very well. Red Atlas is a good starting point, but you shouldn't just put all your money there. You should.
I like to go onto the map.
Look. Yeah.
I like to go on the map and put it in the area and look up sale data, and then just click at the ones that are close to the house and see what they are.
Yeah, there's not much to find right now, to tell you the truth, in that area.
It's not.
But a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story house that you'd make look really good feels like a $300,000 house. So it doesn't seem like you're crazy and out of line. I almost wish the little mother-in-law church didn't exist or was pushed off a little bit away from the house, because I think that could detract from it a little bit.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Yeah, for sure.
Can you get a driveway all the way to the little church? Can you make it a big garage?
You could. Yeah, there's enough space between the house and the neighbor's fence.
That'd be interesting. You have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a big garage, and maybe put your mother-in-law in the garage apartment or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's kind of a large, awkward space. That would maybe be something that's interesting. But also, if you can count that as square footage, then you have a much bigger house. So it'll help you with your appraisal. So
yeah,
if you go and you look around, you've just got to figure out how to make that ugly little church mother-in-law suite turn into something that's an attraction for the house rather than a distraction.
Yeah, for sure. And also another thing that I was kind of worried about was the amount of time it's going to take to pull it off too.
Yeah, and if it doesn't give enough value, you could just take it out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jose's asking about an ADU, and Jose likes the area as well. He says 100 to 110 sounds reasonable. That area is going to hold value. That's kind of what we were just talking about with the ADU, whether we make it a garage or a mother-in-law suite. It's the same thing as an ADU.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Willie, thanks so much for coming on. I am excited to hear next week when you tell us that you made this offer. And yes.
All right, I'll see where it lands.
And everybody that's watching, that's really where you start. You need to find these deals, do this analysis we just did, and then make the offer. A lot of people get stuck in the analysis paralysis and they never even make the call to make the offer. But when you go and make that offer and they say, no, I need 145,000. Well, then that's perfect because now you can move on to the next one.
Right.
Or they say yes, and now you have another problem on your hand, and the progress continues. And that's how these deals get done. It's just one step at a time, over and over and over again.
But I like how he's backing into his number. He's trying to figure out, quickly without having to go spend a ton of time there. What's an approximate renovation and what do sold comps in the areas look like? So he's got enough information to make that offer. Maybe you make the offer at $75,000 or $80,000, and if they say yes, you probably got a deal. If they say no, but we'd take 110. Now you got to go look at it and see if maybe the renovation is lower and maybe the comps are a little higher. So you want to see that they're motivated. And I think they've got some problems. And there was some questions in there. Will the bank finance that property with the zinc roof? I don't think they will, which means that they have to sell it to someone who's going to pay cash for it. And then that roof is going to need to be changed during your renovation process if you're going to keep that property and sell it to the next buyer getting a bank loan. So you guys keep that in mind. But that's good for us as real estate investors because that's just another cost of the renovations, bringing the house up to the highest and best use. It's probably not the highest and best use for it to be a poorly constructed church. It's a better use to have it as an ADU, a garage with an apartment. There's a lot of options there. So
if you did make it a garage, would the bank care about the roof if it's not the main structure?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You could call it a shed almost.
If you called it a shed and you weren't using the square footage, then the roof probably doesn't matter. But it looked like a big property too, like a big building, even though it's got the bad roof. Maybe it's 1,000 square feet, and that could help a lot on the back end. You need to run paperwork permits by adding a concrete roof to that unit. That's a good question, Jose. Don, we in the past would have said, go put the roof on there. Do you think that has changed? I mean, so I gather that this isn't in an area where you're near the coastline or anything. You probably could do it yourself, but when you're putting a roof on like that, you might want to get the permit so that you capture that square footage. So that would be, if I just wanted to do the work and I didn't care about the resale value of it and capturing the square footage, I'd probably think you could get away with doing it without a permit. But if you do the permit, then you can probably capture the extra square footage.
Yep.
AG says, I'm an Apex member. Where do I get my code for the Freedom Flippers live event?
We're going to give it right now, AG. Let's go.
I am going to put the link right to the post for you. And anybody that's in Apex, you can click this link and it'll show you how to get your ticket. Tickets are limited, so please sign up. We really want all Apex people to come, so it's free for you. You just need to click that link and get your ticket, and it's right there. Are you guys ready to bring Emmanuel up?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
E-Man, how's it going?
What's going on, guys?
Dude, what's your gamer tag? You look ready to freaking grind.
PR consultant 77 at Gmail.
Just imagine you're playing Fortnite. Some dude named PR Consultants comes and murks your butt. That'd be good.
Eats you up, bro.
That's right. Dude, what do you got for us?
I'm working on 20 stuff at the same time, but I got one that I've got it accepted, and we're about to go under contract for. And yeah, I want to talk about it. Robert actually went to see this with me, so he knows what I'm talking about.
We're going to try and wholesale this thing together, Emmanuel and I.
Yeah.
And I think it's a deal.
Guys, my dad is on a wholesale kick. So if you want to bring him a deal, he's been having a fun time with it lately, and he's willing to find you buyers.
No.
This is no skinny deal either. This one that Emmanuel and I are going to talk about. This is kind of a Connecticut type sexy deal.
Really? What is it?
I'm trying to present. I don't know if you need to. Do you need to like click on it? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna show the pictures real quick here. Oh. It's not letting me click. Why is it not letting me click? Oh, here it is. There we go. So this is the thing. It's a 23 units inside of Rio Piedras.
3 stories.
3 stories high. It has
right
a
down
nice.
the street from this, don't you?
Yeah, he used to own something. What was that?
We used to have a building right behind this that what's her name put on the video that where I sold it. I sold it and said that the guy who bought it from me had done nothing to it, and now it's worth 5 times what he paid for it.
Yep.
That's right behind this building, and that building is still sitting there. The one that I sold,
Doing
still
nothing.
sitting there,
Yep.
not having been touched. So that's almost 8 years that building's been sitting there.
Man, Bianca should go and buy that building. Bianca, if you're watching, you should go make a difference and renovate that building.
Yeah, she likes to talk, but she won't do it. So yeah, this is the thing. We've got a really good seller finance deal on it. I've got a 1-pager here. Let me see if I can pull it up because this thing's kind of acting out. It's not letting me pull it up. I don't know why.
When you did your share screen, did you just do the web page or did you do entire screen?
I usually do entire screen, but let me do it again just in case.
Yeah.
Share screen, entire screen, pop. Okay, let me see if it lets me do it now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Do you need
Carlos
to
Torres asked an interesting question while you pull that up, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Quick question. Why don't you guys help a wholesaler who isn't part of your school mentoring group? I think that would motivate more viewers to want to work with you.
Who wants to answer this?
Carlos, we're happy to help anybody, and we would buy or help sell something that's a good deal.
Yeah.
The problem is it's really difficult for us to hear about wholesale deals or any deals really if you don't have proximity to us. So it's not that we don't want to do things, and for most of the time that we were on the island, we've been doing deals every day, and there was no Apex group. There was no group where we were inviting partnerships. So this is a relatively new thing.
Yeah, all of us have private.
I would say if you're a wholesaler and you want to get access to us and have us look at deals with you, join the group. It's a really, really small investment, and I think you get a ton of value from it. Our group has done hundreds of deals since last year. Really, we're a little over a year old, and man, if you've been watching our lives lately, we're just stacking them up. It's like every time we go live, we're talking about whatever the last deal is that just closed. And this isn't us. Like, this isn't Carlos. This isn't like Robbie Krager or Adon or McKenna doing a deal. This is Emmanuel. This is Anna. This is person
Jonathan,
after person inside of the group doing lots and lots of great stuff on the island. So it's way more than just bringing a deal to us. So yeah, I mean, so Mike is saying he's involved in 4 deals right now, and Emmanuel's done 10, and Adon's done 10, and McKenna and I we're involved in a bunch as well. So it's hundreds of deals that have happened inside of our group, and honestly, it keeps us pretty damn busy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Carlos.
Carlos, just today, I was in a car with 3 other wholesalers, and we were looking at stuff. But why?
Yeah.
Because they're all a part of our community, and we're all working together. I run a finders, and I help everyone in our group try and find deals and teach them how to do it. And we're also going to have this 3-day event, which I don't even know how you didn't mention it, Robert. Which it's just going to be a
it's for everybody.
Blueprint. It's going to be a blueprint for if you want to wholesale and you don't have money and you want to start wholesaling. Go ahead, come to this event. It's a one-time payment, and you get access to everything. You can pay for a general admission or the VIP, whichever you want. And if you're a part of the community, you get access to it just because you're a part of it. So we have the resources, and it's not that we don't want to help people outside of here, but honestly, like just to give you an example, I've talked to people all the time who are in our community, but I only talk to them if I really notice they really have drive. Because realistically, sometimes people just can't pay $100 a month, and it's all right,
Bippity boppity, REI. We just closed a deal in Florida, he and I. Woohoo! It rhymed.
Bippity boppity that's Bill.
That is. That's Bill.
Very cool. Carlos says, I have your numbers. I tried contacting you. I've seen Emmanuel work. We'll keep reaching out. Do you have a deal under contract that you're trying to sell? Or
if you have a deal, anytime you have a deal, just hit me up, bro, and we'll work on it. If it's a good deal, I'll help you out. If it's bad, I'll tell you. I'll be straight up. I'm no sugarcoating.
Yep. We're
passionate, guys, about having people become real estate investors and homeowners. Oh. And honestly, you don't have to be in our group to do that. You can take everything that we teach online. We have thousands of videos out there now on YouTube where we show people what we do, how we do it. This is something that has evolved over the years where we've just become super driven to invite more partnerships and do more deals and have more people become entrepreneurial real estate investors, maybe get out of the rat race or these broken systems. So we're very passionate about this. You don't have to be a part of our group, but the group is where we are. So that's what we talk about.
Yeah. I just put the link there for anyone that's not an Apex. Click this link, come and join the group. If you don't like it, if you want to join for 30 days and you're like, this isn't for me, I will refund you. I'm pretty sure. And the reason I make that offer is people that join do deals.
The value is there. The value is there, and there's literally no denying it.
I will 100% refund guarantee. Just send me a message. I'll click the button. Super easy. Did you get that one sheet pulled up, Emmanuel?
Yeah, I already have it. I already shared the screen thing so we can. So, here's the deal, guys. We're buying for 1.1 on this thing. It's 23 units. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's 23 units.
I think it's 1.6.
1.5.
Is it 1. Oh, yeah, I guess it is 1.6. Yeah. I don't know if I can change this, but yeah, it was me and the robot. We did this.
They came back at 1.6.
Yeah.
But so they came back with some really cool, everything else I think looks right.
Yeah, everything else is all right. So we're at 375 down plus closing. You're going to have a monthly payment of $7,000 a month, and that's at 0% interest, guys.
And for how many years?
It's for 7 years, guys. 7 years. That's what, 78 months? What's that? 84 months. 84 months, right?
That's like a car loan.
That's a car loan right there on a you're buying a business at this point. It's not even real estate. Like real estate is a part of it, but you're buying a business, really.
It cash flows currently, and it's got room to grow.
It's currently cash flowing. It was only renting out 13 on the units because they were fixing up the rest of the units out of the 23. And the owner, it's an old person. He's really not that into doing it. He's doing it for just because is what I say. But there's so much room for improvement. You can make this cash flow so much better than what it's already doing. And with the additional units, you can definitely get your income up to 20 to 25 grand a month.
What do you need to do to get the additional units? They need renovation?
He was just not. No, I mean, you could renovate them if you really wanted to, but they're like, you could live in, like, they're already renting out right now. Yeah. Like, the reason is that they had that third floor completely sealed. Sealed is like they just had it closed off with a key because I guess they
actually have already started to rent the third floor. The day that we were there, every single one of them was occupied, so we couldn't see any of the third floor.
Yep.
They did a renovation. So I've seen this building a few years ago. Adon and I went and looked at it, and they did a renovation. I don't love the renovation that they did, but you can't argue with the numbers. It is rent ready. Down here on the first floor on the right is a great place for a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So there's extra income that can come from that. And the third floor, when they're giving us their books and telling us what they've been bringing in, they're not calculating those revenues because they literally just started renting them. So I think that that's a fair 25,000 plus. They're probably under renting, even though I wish they'd done a little nicer renovation. Their price point's pretty low from what we've seen. So it's about $120 a night rate, I think. Is that right, Emmanuel?
I think it was something like that. Are you saying what they're renting or what it should rent?
No, I'm saying what they're doing now.
I think they were doing something lower actually, and it was still making money. So yeah,
I wouldn't.
So what is it? So what is it bringing every month?
It's been operating for about 3 to 4 months. It's making between 10 to 14 grand a month, and that
they're saying that it's been
surprised.
net revenue of $10,000 to $14,000 a month is what they're saying, right, Emmanuel?
Yeah. I don't have the sheets. She showed it to me, but I don't have them on hand right now.
And we were thinking that you could get that net revenue up to 20, 25.
Yeah. So it's really good spot too. It's 23 units. It's huge too. Like I've never been to this building. You've been there before, going this time with me, but I have never seen this, and it's in a really good spot. We walk to the plaza right there. The plaza's, it used to not be that good, but it was popping. Like there was people moving around, walking, doing stuff. There was a coffee shop there and food places over here. You could literally walk to over there.
Don, if you remember this building, I'd say the one thing they've done that I like,
let me see if I can
the
pull it up
bottom
before.
ground floor right-hand unit used to be a carport, and they turned it into a little coffee shop area. It's sitting there vacant and empty, but it's got a spot behind it for a kitchen. It's definitely something that can bring in some extra revenue.
Yeah, no, I remember when we first went. That place was not looking like that's how it was looking.
Yeah, this is what it looked like, and they definitely did a few things for sure.
I kind of like it better blue.
Yeah, I kind of liked it better blue too. But I do like that little coffee shop downstairs. I think that's an extra $1,500 or $2,000 a month. And then they did renovate the third floor, so now they've got those extra 8 units that can go online and bring in revenue.
Yeah, you could see the different things they added and took off. Oh, look, here it is. Yeah.
And it's been, how long's that been? It's been 3 years,
5 years.
2.5, 3 years.
Oh,
we went after we got blasted in the video by you said her name earlier, McKenna. Bianca. After Bianca put that property behind it out there, we went and saw this building. And then we were kicking ourselves because we should have never sold that building. Bianca's so upset about. We could have renovated that place, and it would be worth a lot of money today.
What were you saying? What are your expenses for running this as a guest house, and can you get tax benefits, or would you guys do it as long-term rentals?
So this is strictly an Airbnb play. This is a hotel play, and it is an Act 60, and he's going to get tax credits. And if I remember correctly, Emmanuel, we also negotiated a couple $100,000 that when he gets the credits, we'll get a couple $100,000 off of the price, right?
Yep. So really, we were at 1.6, but it's really 1.4 because we're gonna get like 2 to maybe 300 if we can still negotiate a little bit. But when we get the credits, he was gonna apply some of it to our final balance. You're really getting, you're really not paying that much for it when you think about it.
Plus, if we set it up and you buy it right, you'd buy his Act 60 decree, which would mean you'd get all of the income. You'd pay a 4% corporate tax, and that would be good on the whole kit and caboodle. So the coffee shop income and the hotel income, all of that would be at a 4% revenue.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. There might be a requirement that you own the coffee shop in order to pay 4% corporate tax. So if you get rents on the coffee shop instead, you might have to pay full fare on taxes there. So it's going to be about how you set it up and structure it.
If you do long-term rents on commercial, are those tax-free or it's just residential?
No, that's definitely not tax-free. Commercial
Is not.
is taxable. This commercial, because it's hospitality, is a 4% corporate tax.
Is that because of the Act 60?
That's Act 60, yeah. That's part of Act 60. Also, with that, you'll only pay 25 cents on the dollar for the property taxes, and you're supposed to get 0 sales tax on goods, like if you are going to buy the furniture and you're continuously running that coffee shop and going and buying new stuff for the restaurant. You're not supposed to have to pay that 11.5% sales tax on it. But that's a trickier part of that Act 60 decree to actually get your hands on. I only know one lady on the island ever to tell me that she got that and it worked.
Yep.
Every other person for the last 6 years, no one has ever said they were able to be successful with that. I do think it happens. You have to really work at it.
Yeah.
Because you get the decree and the stores don't understand it. And we had it and they're like, we don't know what that means. We're not taking a chance. You're paying the stuff and then go get it back from the government. And that just wasn't worth beating our head against that wall. So, but I know one lady.
The only way she got it was showing up to the office for like 2 years straight.
Oh yeah, I think she was
just gave
she just beat them
still,
to submission.
And she still has to show up everywhere and explain what it is, because no one knows what it is. It's not something that businesses are educated.
Exactly.
So she was there every day, showing up, knocking on their door, and just asking for it.
Being persistent in the island of Puerto Rico is really important, right?
It works.
Like McKenna, you remember this, trying to get the water on the Arecibo duplex, and you had to go to the water company 10 times or something?
Yeah, I spent 2 weeks in Arecibo at the water company, and guys, it started with, that house doesn't exist, and I'm like, well, it does. Here's a picture of it, all the way to here's the meter finally, and it's
what duplex was that?
That's Aja's duplex.
Oh.
Okay, the reason that duplex has water is because of me. It was a freaking nightmare.
And that's the story. I mean, that's that story of just brute force kind of wins the day. You just got to keep doing it until you get it done.
Yeah.
So that $375 entry price, that's all in, right? So
that's plus closing. Yeah. Oh, I see what I did. I kind of effed it up. Let me fix it again.
So that number includes everything except for some closing costs.
Except for some closing costs. I'm going to pull it up again. Yeah, so it's $375 plus closing. That includes everything. So you just get into the deal at $375 plus closing.
So you have $375,000 cash out of pocket and some closing costs. Maybe you get up to $380,000, $390,000 cash out of pocket, and you're bringing in, we think you'll net $7K a month. So you want to run math on that? Have you done that, Emmanuel or McKenna? Can you do that?
Can you
49 grand a year on $375,000, and that's while you're paying down $7,000 a month too. So this is a pretty good deal. This is
they're netting more because they don't have debt service.
That's 13% plus what $7,000 a month of interest, of principal pay down.
Yep.
So that's another $84,000. Holy cow.
Yeah. So in 7 years, you'd owe what, like $500,000? You'd be like
a 35% return.
Yeah.
You guys should sell it for more.
Huh?
You should sell it for more. It's too cheap.
We want to move it quick. That's why we're selling it.
Well, I guess the big question here, in 5 years or 7 years when you need to do the balloon, what is it worth? And will you have enough equity to be able to pay them off? What do you think it's worth today, cash?
Well, it's a commercial building, so it's worth what it's making, right?
Yeah. Well, like, what do you guys do over there? 12 cap?
Usually 12 cap is what I hear investors say. I've heard people talk about 15, but 12 to 10 is the normal thing. Usually, if
So
you go
what's it
lower
net
than that,
cash?
people aren't buying at lower than that.
What's the income? It's like 12,000 net.
Yeah, say 12, between 10 and 14. Yeah, say 12.
I think your balloon payment in 7 years is less than 500,000. Is that right, Emmanuel? 475, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Let me do some quick math here, real quick. So if you're gonna pay $7 grand,
So to
a
answer
month,
your question, McKenna,
It's like
in
1.2
7
million.
years you've built up a ton of equity.
Yeah.
Your
Plus.
balloon payment is way low. $400,000 or $500,000, and you've made, without selling
Yeah.
it, you're making 20% a year.
So yeah, these are the numbers. So that's with down payment. That's with the monthly payments you've done and the decree that you're gonna get for the Act 60. Let's say he only gives you 200,000. You're at 1,163,000. So you only owe like 400 something thousand
Wow.
minus 1.5.
Yeah, and guys,
you're
on the 12
1.6
cap,
million minus 375.
That's
And
the
then
number.
if you get the $200,000 that he gives you, and then you pay $7,000 a month for 7 years, you end up with that 450 range as a payoff.
You get some
It's
really good equity
It's
at the
a
end.
really good deal, guys, for anybody who's ever wanted to run a hospitality play. Alan Domacy. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that would do really well with this one. If this was 2 or 3 years ago and we were still in love with hospitality, I would be absolutely all over it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the reason you're not buying it too, because you're just way onto bigger things with that 52 unit. You're buying in quebradillas and all these flips that you're gonna be doing, like the condo, the Arecibo deal. You're working on the McMansion. You just have all these things. You don't really have time for an Act 60. How many you've done at this point?
buying it?
And we've done a
Buying
dozen
what?
of them or so.
This building.
Actually, I'm working on a better one. So that's
a better
why.
one. Oh man.
We just made an offer today. We'll see what happens, but I'm really confident it's gonna get accepted, and that one will blow your mind. This one is just straight up cash flow. That one we're gonna get off the ground. Like, it's not doing anything. It's just a building.
Yeah.
This one is good because it's already making money. It's really good, but I'm excited. I got some things going on.
Oh, I love it, man. Well, here's a meme submission for you guys. We could play this with our new.
I'll make that deal. How about you, bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Boom.
Nice.
Oh,
I like that.
Damn good deal.
Nice.
Emmanuel, how can people contact
You're gonna be hung. They'll hang you for it. Nah.
My
I've been chewed
number.
out. I've been chewed out before.
They can text me through Skool, or if you want to put in my number on the chat.
I want to put your link in Skool. Shameless self-promotion, but we can put your phone number out there too.
Yeah, put it out. I at this point, if I don't get scam calls, it's not working.
Oh yeah. Emmanuel Mendez.
Actually,
All right, guys. Here is his link in Skool. You can send him a message if you're interested in this kind of thing. If you want to buy it, I think there's a lot of partnership opportunities in Apex. There's probably partnership opportunities with Robert Emmanuel Adon. I think these guys don't want to run it. If you are sitting there and you're like, I want to run a hotel, I want to be there every day, I want to check people in, and I want to make a lot of money doing it, but you don't have the money, well, maybe you could do some kind of partnership as well and talk to these guys. Or if you're someone that's like, I've got the money and I want a hotel in Puerto Rico, this is a very good deal with financing secured. I mean, that financing makes the deal. It goes from
the financing is thick. Yeah.
Financing is why it's a deal. Really, it's without it, it's not that. You get that 0% and you're able to pay off what a third of your equity.
2/3. Didn't you say?
2/3? Yeah, 2/3. Exactly.
So
2/3
Marco,
of your equity.
at the end of 7 years, yes, you're going to either need to go to the bank and refinance off the last 450,000 or so, or you're going to need to figure out a way to pay it off cash, or you just sell the building at that time too. So you've got some options. You've got some options.
And I want to say too, this one is a good opportunity for someone who wants to be an owner operator as well. You get parking for yourself, you get a place to live in, and if you really want to keep costs down, and this will be your only thing, you could go find someone who will fund the down payment and all the closing costs, entry fee, and say you'll run it. You'll be an owner operator and take care of cleaning. You can manage it. You can answer guests. There's a reception if you really want to use it. You have everything you need there. I'm pretty sure it was an area with like washer and dryer, so you could do your washer and dryer, or you could outsource that and pay a little fee for it. I know, for example, Robert, you know Christian, right? And you guys know Christian. He's in the group. He owns Garden of Eden in Vega Alta. He's doing the same thing, owner operating. He was staying in one of the units and managing it. He was cleaning it himself, and he was just running around doing it. And he's fine because it was his only project. So you could do the same thing. If you're someone like me and you don't have a lot of capital, you just go to a group. Hey guys, I want to do this deal that Robert and Emmanuel have, but I need a money partner. I'll split it 50-50 with you, the profits, and I'll do everything. You want to bring the grind? Someone will bring on the money.
I love that. Guys, again, I just put
on the grind saying I would do it if I had the 375. But what if you found a partner inside of the group and you ran it? I mean, I think there's enough meat on the bone there to form a partnership. Here's something else, guys. Put the 375 in. Just pay the guy $12,342 a month. At the end of 7 years, you own it free and clear, and you pick up almost $1,500 a month along the way.
Yep.
And that's assuming you can't make some more revenue from it by renting out the coffee shop or getting a higher nightly rate. You know what we're factoring in here on that 7,000. We're not doing any rate increases throughout the years. We're just going on the numbers that they've currently been using. Mm-hmm. It's a really big good deal with a lot of upside.
Yeah. It just needs someone that's willing to put in the work. And if that's you, I mean, this is your opportunity on a freaking golden plate. That's a great deal, Emmanuel. Nice job on that one.
Yeah, silver platter, guys. This is as easy as it gets. Just
silver platter wholesale. That should be your company, Emmanuel.
Silver platter wholesale. That's crazy.
Mark that down. Mark that down. Get that LLC.
Mark that down.
Write that down. Write that down. Silver platter.
So yeah, it's a great deal, honestly. I don't know if you guys have something else you want to talk about. I got a phone call.
Danella says, I got a phone call, so I'll have to catch the replay, but I've done hospitality most of my life.
That's Amber, I believe. Emmanuel, are you in touch with Amber?
Amber texted me a few days ago,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Amber. I think she told us last week that that's Amber.
Okay. I'll text her.
It's a very exciting deal. There's amazing financing on a building in Puerto Rico in Santa Rita. It's already rented. People are already booking it. We just need they've got it under contract, and we're looking for someone that's an operator that wants to put together a deal and buy it from us.
I'm a finder. I found this deal to give it to an operator, and if you're an operator and you don't have money, you got to go look for a funder. And what is that? We're gonna talk about what we're gonna do on November 4th, 5th, and 6th.
There
Guys,
you go.
Come on. I'm not trying to self plug, but this is so easy, bro. Like,
they're just layups, It's just layups. If you
alley-oops here,
learn this business, we're gonna give you the freaking blueprint to go make 6-7 figures a year for the rest of your life. I mean, this business isn't that hard to learn. If you want the blueprint, come to Freedom Flippers Live. Thanks, Emmanuel, for the free plug.
There's 47 people watching this right now.
Wow.
Guys,
that's a lot of
we want
people.
all of you to come. Go ahead and click that link, Emmanuel. It'll take you to the desktop version. Or am I sharing? Who's sharing? That's me.
You're sharing.
Don put me up there on the spot. I put the link to the mobile version there in the chat. Guys, it is going to be an awesome event. There's 46 people watching. I'd love all 46 of you to have a ticket. Put in the chat if you already have a ticket. I see some people already do. But go in there, put in the chat, say, I've got a ticket, I'm coming. And if you don't have your ticket, what are you doing?
You're gonna join Apex.
Ticket.
McKenna, you asked earlier, we've been working on our talks and stuff. I've been working on it a lot. So I think since we finished Wealth 2.0, this has pretty much been where my mind has been. Basically, I wake up at about 4 in the morning. I work on this for a few hours. Then I go do regular days work for another 12 hours. Then I come home and do the lives that we do and stuff like that. But we're working our ass off on this event. We're going to deliver big time for you. If you guys checked out the Wealth 2.0, that was our first event that we really ever done. And I thought the value was incredible. This one will be that on steroids. So I'm making big promises. And guys, if you follow me, I like to under promise and over deliver, but I'm really excited about this Freedom Flippers Live event.
So guys, this is the website. If you're on the phone, click the link I put in the chat there. AG just got your ticket. Awesome. I love it. You can see everything that we've got here. We go into some detail of what we're going to be speaking about. Just click one of these buttons, get my ticket. It'll take you down here. If you are in Apex, you have a free ticket already. You still need to come in here, click this button. You're going to put in the super special coupon code that is on Apex, and that's going to give you 100% off. Or if you're in Apex and you want to go VIP and get access to the recordings, and guys, you're going to want the recordings because I was working on my talk for day 2. I get 90 minutes to just go into some systems. Holy cow. When I do my little practice run, I am flying through the information. You're going to want to be able to rewind, pause, slow down. I don't have enough
you
time.
guys, we're going to give you 27 years worth of a blueprint in 3 days. It's a freaking lot of information. And even inside of our Apex group, we get asked all the time for more details. Well, this is the event. This is the one where we just unpack it all for you.
You wanted to learn? Well, you're going to learn now. Don't worry about it.
You're going to be coming and you're drinking through the fire hose. So having the ability to replay this stuff is going to be valuable. But don't worry, we'll give you things to leave with. We're going to give you what you need to put yourself in business.
Yes. And if you're in Apex, you also get a discount on the VIP. You get $100 off. Code is in Apex. Where can I find the post with the video recordings from the Wealth Summit and the Apex group site? So Gilligan, it's going to be on the dashboard, that Event Raptor dashboard. I'll send you your VIP link. Has Danella posted them yet, guys? Does anybody know?
I haven't seen them. She told us we would have them in a couple of days, a few days ago.
Yes. I would assume any day
in
now.
Puerto Rico? What's going on there? Why are we so far behind?
That's a great question.
Let's do we have a call with her tomorrow? We'll find out and we'll get that stuff.
Yeah, we've got a call in the morning.
Yeah.
Gilligan, I will get you a link. I have all of the recordings, Gilligan. It's like 5 videos, 8 hours each, but it's not very helpful. So if you're willing to wait a couple days, it's going to be laid out where you can click in. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Also, if you are a VIP at the Wealth Summit, if you came to the Wealth Summit and you're like, I'm not an Apex, but I did get the VIP there, you also have a ticket to the Freedom Flippers Live. Send me a message if you haven't received your code. I'll make sure you get your ticket. But let me show everybody what the VIP at the Wealth Summit looks like. Share my screen. So the way that the recordings are going to work is this button right here. It's going to work hopefully soon. you'll be able to click in and see each
We
talk.
were told
See
2
Jeff
weeks on the
Hazlett.
turnaround originally, and then I asked them to speed it up. So hopefully we get it back
Yes.
like
So if you
tomorrow.
want to see Jerry Norton's talk, if you want to go see Juan Carlos Morales's, if you want to see Jeff Hazlett's again, it's all going to be here. If you want to see Rob Wolf's again, if you want to see mine, my dad says I did a great job. Thanks, Dad.
You
It's
did.
all in here, and it'll be made available very soon. Maybe Brian's is already uploaded. He's the only one that doesn't say recording to be made available. Anyways,
Brian didn't make it.
oh, Brian didn't.
No
yeah.
recordings of
didn't
Brian.
present.
Got to take him off. So, guys, that's what it's going to look like. And then if you are a VIP at the Wealth Summit, you have a free ticket to the Freedom Flippers Live. If you haven't received your code, send me a message, and we'll make sure that you get it. It's in your email, but we're going to send it to you again. And, yeah. What else, guys?
You guys have any other deals?
Well, we're still raising money for the Condado deal. I can show that real quick here. So here's the 2-minute pitch. We're buying it for $510,000. Renovations $300,000, and we have an ARV of 1.4 million, potential for more. And
You already evicted the tenant there, right?
I saw it on.
I gave her a 3-day
that was your
notice.
job.
She's got to go.
Did you see the comments? People were hating on you without even watching the video.
No, really? That's so awesome.
This is what an eviction looks
I
like.
love it when idiots just show themselves. That is so cool.
It was very funny. And then I think what happened is they made the comment, then they watched it, and they go, "Oh, it's just a bird."
Did they delete
Birds
their
in one of
comments
these
or did they
photos.
leave them?
No, you responded to one of them. It's like, "Oh, you're evicting people for the big corporations or whatever."
Yeah.
Like it's a bird.
Here are the birds right here. Can't see them, but they're right there.
I bet they're not going to leave. You're going to have to kick them out. Get the sheriff.
Those
No,
squatters.
you could
they
do a
just-
lot
they
with a
keep
pressure
coming
washer.
back.
So, Don, you guys are still raising capital for this. You're looking for partners. How can people contact you?
If you're an Apex, you should send me a DM. If you're not an Apex, join the free community. She's pointing at the birds, and should be able to reach out through there. We're not putting our phone numbers up here anymore, right?
No, I think DM's great. And then that way it's people that we know.
I mean,
Yeah.
really,
So-
you guys, that's another answer to a question on when we're doing these deals. We can't just solicit money from people. So that's why we have a community, the people that we know, like, and that they trust us and we trust them. We've gone and had a coffee before. Maybe we've most of the time done deals with them before. That's important when you're out there putting partnerships together. Getting involved in partnerships with people who you've never really met before can be a dangerous thing. So you want to be a part of a community so that you can get to know people. And that's what we've created with the Apex group. We've got a group that comes together and meets and talks to each other every single week. And we live into the success of each other. We invite people to partner on our deals, and other people are forming partnerships. That's what's powerful. I mean, you can change your stars by getting around other people who are like-minded and thinking the same way that you are. And instead of just going to work at that minimum wage job that sucks and you're never going to make enough money to become a homeowner or a real estate investor, get in a room with other people who have been there and done that. Emmanuel quit a job and became a real estate investor.
John, this week, my best friend John, I made him quit his job, and Friday was his last day of work.
That's awesome.
Since Monday, he's been riding around with me, just asking questions, looking at stuff. We're gonna do this flip together, and he doesn't know what he's doing. You think a mechanic knows anything about houses? No. What's
Yep.
your excuse? What's your excuse?
Man, that is aw- Is he pretty stressed, Emmanuel? Or is he feeling
Stressed
good?
out. He's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm like, bro, just chill out. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna learn. I was in the same spot when I started, and I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna find the next house, and what am I doing? And I even still get stressed. After Don, I'm all the time like, bro, how are we gonna make money this week? Come on, let's do something.
That's an important question.
Yep.
That's an important question to always be asking yourself. I think Adon and I talk about that weekly. McKenna and I talk about that weekly. We'll say, what are we going to do this week to make a little bit of money?
Yeah.
McKenna, you said earlier in this live stream that I'm enamored with wholesaling right now. You guys, if you follow me, you know that I'm not a wholesaler, but I believe that wholesaling is an important tool for you to have in your tool belt. And over the last few months, I've done about one a week. And so it's nice to just have an extra $7,000 or $8,000 come in because you close a deal. And that's what's been happening here. Really since we went to Louisiana, I think, McKenna, it's just been sort of always had one little thing going. And maybe it's not one a week. That seems a little excessive. Maybe it's one a month.
Well, this month and last month have been quite good for me financially. Lots of things are closing. All of this year, I had one or two deals right at the start of the year. And then I went most of this year not doing that many deals, working on the next deal. And then in the last month and this month, I think I've had 6 deals close, something like that.
It's like good. That. It happens.
Yeah, it just comes and
like
goes.
You're just working on stuff, and it just keeps piling up, and then 1 or 2 months, you just close everything.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Emmanuel, don't we have a closing this week?
I don't know. I think so.
Come on,
I hope
man.
so. I really hope so. It's supposed to be for the 24th, the lawyer said.
Okay.
The buyer is kind of pushing it for it to be next Monday. But I'm like, Robert's leaving. We got to close this.
We need to close this.
Where are you going?
What's that?
Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
I'm leaving the island for the rest of the year. I'm gonna sit Christmas out in Florida.
Yeah.
Before the flip-flop Freedom Flippers or after?
Probably right after.
Okay.
All right. Is there any more questions, McKenna? You want to talk about another deal?
That's it for me. Guys, if you are watching this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, come to the event, join Apex, make a bunch of money, change your life. And it's simple as that. It all starts with you hitting the like button.
There it is.
Stop, dropping like.
Stop, drop, and like. It's crazy like how we just sit here and talk about taking action, doing deals every week, and then some people can't even hit the like button. You're like, man, it's literally like,
sheesh.
That's the only action you have to do.
I've put out more YouTube videos on how to be a real estate investor than most people will ever make offers on real estate. Yeah. Even other real estate investors won't take the kind of action that we take. So you guys, you've got to start doing it. Make the offers. Emmanuel's stacking up deals now because he had a period of time there where he's looking at 10 deals a day and making 5 offers a day. I don't know if you're still doing that, Emmanuel, but I do know that you're stacking up deals. I see it. I'm with you and talking to you every week. And you just came on and said, hey, I got another one where we think we got it accepted.
And the one that Don was talking is one that I got. So I'm working on it for sure.
And some of these things take some time, but you guys, if you're just diligent about it, if you just put in the reps, it starts to become self-fulfilling for you. So
hey, we've got 34 people watching and 34 likes.
That's awesome.
I don't think that means that all of you had liked because other people have. earlier, but it'd be cool to have more likes than watchers.
I don't know if we've ever had that.
I don't think so either. Still at 34. Oh, well. Guess my dreams are going to die. It's all your fault if you haven't hit the like button.
You're gonna make McKenna die, bro. Like, come
That's
on.
right.
You really want that? You're gonna kill that haircut, bro. Such a killer haircut for nothing, bro. Like,
Everybody likes the haircut.
Yeah, the hair had gotten a little bit wild, McKenna.
Yeah. My last haircut I was looking was in July.
Oh. All right. Are we good? I think that probably about wraps it up, you guys.
And Adon, is the baby born yet?
Oh.
Yep.
It was a big surprise baby.
The surprise baby is here.
it's
She's
here.
2 weeks old now.
Yep.
She's 2 weeks old. And she's beautiful.
Are you saying her name to the public?
Nope.
Okay. Whoa, Gilligan just gave us money. Holy cow.
What Gilligan gave us money for? All right, Gilligan, $10.
Whew.
Do you have a good lawyer or company that is able to find people that own properties in Puerto Rico? He spent time at the property registry and ran into a roadblock. Inside Apex, we have Juan Perlam. He specializes in what you're asking about, and he works with an attorney named Alejandro Cacho. Alejandro's not a part of Apex, and I don't think I have his contact information, but when I've closed deals with Juan, that is who he uses. I really like him. So I would suggest just DM Juan Perlam inside of the school and then ask him for Alejandro's phone number. That's the lawyer you want to do this kind of stuff, to find people.
Can we connect Gilligan with him? Gilligan, send Robert a DM on school. He answers all his DMs.
Yeah, I do.
And he'll connect you.
Yes, I can do that.
Man, it's weird getting money on here. That was crazy.
That was fun.
That was pretty cool.
Thanks, Gilligan. That's great.
You know what's so funny? It's like it's $10, which Gilligan, thank you very much. It's very cool that we got $10. You know, other people buy stuff from me. I just sold a $300,000 house. I'm just like, another deal.
Yeah, but the $10 were like, wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty,
like, boom,
cool.
this is
That's
awesome.
really exciting.
Yeah. It's funny how that works.
That's pretty cool. Thank you very much.
All
right,
right,
are we good, guys? Are we saying goodnight?
I think we're saying goodnight. Guys, send us DMs on school. Robert answers all his DMs. He's the best at it. But only if you're in Apex. That's not true. I think.
Yeah, and I'm only good. Like, I don't do email. I don't really get to the Facebook answer stuff. I don't do any of the other stuff other than answer DMs on school, and I'll answer comments on Yahoo too, or on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Yahoo, I was so good at not answering emails on my Yahoo email account that they stopped letting me get more emails. So I think I get a pat on the back for that. I have a goal of not ever having to answer another email. That's probably unrealistic still, but
I think the AI.
I think AI can do it. I think I'm working towards that.
Yep. Guys, if you want to join Apex, if you're still not sure, 30-day money-back guarantee. I'll give you a refund. I don't care. I would love for you to join because I want more people in the group to do more deals. So if you join and you don't like it, I will give you your money back in the first 30 days.
The more people in the group,
year and you're there 6 months. Well, I'm keeping at least 5 months of it, but come and join the group.
Yeah.
I think everybody on here is in Apex anyways.
All right, guys, let's call it.
Good night.
Guys.
Hey, Flip Flop Flipper family. Thanks for being part of our community. I wanted to personally invite you to Freedom Flippers Live, November 4th, 5th, and 6th. This is our 3-day boot camp intensive. And after it, you're going to walk away with a blueprint if you want to be a finder, an operator, or a funder. So if you've ever wanted to know how we're finding our deals, be there. Don't miss it. We'll give you the blueprint. And if you're already doing deals, maybe you're an operator doing a flip here or there, and you want to scale your business, I'm going to give you the blueprint that's helped me to scale my business to where I've bought and sold over 3,000 homes. And maybe you're in this community because you really love the idea of real estate investing, but you're a successful businessman who has some money on the side, but doesn't have time to go find the deals and doesn't have time to fix them up to flip them. And you want to become a funder. And you want your money to be working for you even when you're not. And guys, I know that if that's you, what you care about is safety and security. Plus double-digit returns are nice, right? So you'll leave this 3-day bootcamp intensive with the blueprint to become a passive investor through first mortgage position lending or equity position lending with great operators who you can trust to get the deal done and protect your money like it's their own.